Now runners are at the starting gates, around at the 1200 for the West Speed handicap. Redford 250 and 150. 690 and 220 number 5 Cedex. 722 even about Bicaromba. 740 210 for the filly Port Johnson. Now they're in the hands of barrier staff. They are commencing to move them up. Canny Touch approaching the stalls first in the orange and red colours. Class Chaser about to be taken along. Liaveldio the grey out behind the line in company with Cedex. Comes round Bicaromba. Now another of the greys in the race, Needs Luck, is coming forward. Now Cedex in. Now here comes Liaveldio about to join the line. Port Johnson, Need Luck, move up with Comes Round, and Bicaromba, and also Redford, the last of them to make their way up towards the 1200 gates for the running of the second. Bicaromba all out there in stall 8, one from the outside. And the Jim Taylor trained 3-year-old now links in. So the red lights are on. Redford walks up, completes the line. The 3-year-olds are poised, set to move now. Gates open. Need Luck dwelled from the inside, comes round, tried to buck just after the start for a stride or two after getting out pretty well, but Bicaromba began best of all and speared straight across the face of the field. Redford's away quickly, going up outside of Comes Round. Fourth is Class Chaser, then came Port Johnson. Back on the inside to Need Luck. Liaveldio behind those, being followed by Canny Touch, and the tail ender is Cedex, who's being ridden along. At the 700, Bicaromba steadies down the pace and leads by a little over a length. The favourite Redford up running second. On the fence to Class Chaser. Comes round is fourth, camped at his girth on the outside. Then 3/4 of a length away, improving Liaveldio. Port Johnson's next in the centre. On the rails to Need Luck. 2 lengths to Canny Touch under the stick at the 400, and 2.5 lengths to Cedex. But around the turn and straightening up, Bicaromba booted nicely clear. Bicaromba opened up and led by 3 on straightening from Redford, immediately under pressure. Class Chaser moved to second inside of him. Nothing coming from back in the field. This is over the second for the day. Bicaromba's a minute in front of Class Chaser. Cedex from last is running on late, but Bicaromba walks in. Bicaromba won it from Class Chaser. From the tail of the field, Cedex against the fence, running on well in front of the favourite Redford. Only battled in the run home from Canny Touch. Port Johnson next in. Then Need Luck with a gap to Liaveldio, and trailing them home is Comes Round. Yeah, Bicaromba straight to the front here this afternoon. Jay Brown wasted no time. He pinged him out of the gates. And this horse now has the record of 4 starts at the 1200 for 3 wins. And just relished being out there in front and controlling it. So the first 2 winners for the day have both led and won. And the time is 109.80. 109.80. That's a very sharp gallop by Bicaromba, who was eased down on the line and won by a clear-cut margin. Class Chaser up there on the pace all of the way. Sean McGruddy has run second. Cedex did come from last against the fence to pick up ground into third place in front of the tiring Redford, who raced handy but just didn't really finish the race off. Bicaromba is by pure win from Simply Ebony, raced by Troy Van Heemst, A. Dutton, J. Ferguson and S. Parsons. He's now won 3 out of 5. It was his second run this preparation. Trained by Jim Taylor and ridden by Jason Brown. Beating number 8 Class Chaser, who's by Catbird from Smolder. The Ms. C. Davies, R. and J. McCaffrey and Ms. L. Bagley. Prepared by George Davies. Ridden by Sean McGruddy. And number 5 Cedex, after being under pressure back last all the way, picked up good ground late. He's by Exceed and Excel from Bird Royale for Keith Biggs, Bill Biggs, Peter Diamond and Neil Walligan. Trained by Lou Luciani, ridden by Paul Harvey. 4th placing to number 4 Redford. The winning margin 1 3/4, 1 1/4, second and third. Very comfortable victory. Wes Cameron is downstairs at the moment. He's with the winning trainer, Jimmy Taylor.
Thank you, Darren. Let's have a chat to Jim, who's only got the 2 runners in today here at Ascot. Jim, Bikeromba, very good record now, and I know it's easy after the race, but he looked the obvious leader there.
Yeah, quite confident before the race. He didn't look another leader, and obviously it didn't work last start going back, and so in future we always ride him forward.
Looked in great order in the yard. Obviously you had a degree of confidence going into this race.
Yeah, it worked very good during the week. He's been galloping with Damani's girl the last couple of times and running away from her, and she won well during the week, so it franked the form.
Decent break between races. Any reason for that?
Kept drawing the outside barrier. It's first time he's drawn single figures, even though it was 8 out of 9.
Later on in the day, Star Laser, first run for your stable?
Yeah, very happy with him. If he can beat Key Money, I think he'll beat the rest.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Wes.
Jim Taylor there, Darren, and good start with just the 2 runners in today. Bikeromba takes out the Westmead 3-year-old handicap.
Jason Brown returning aboard Bikeromba, which will pay $8.20 and $1.90. He has paid well. Class Chaser $6.20, Seedex $2.30, and first 2 favourites for the day have yet to run in the top 3. Third race on the card is the Go for 2 and 5 handicap. At 1:35 with 8 starting, the rider of number 5 Pro Art is William Pike. W. Pike to ride Pro Art in the third. The last 600, 34.03. 34.03, the final 600, recorded by Bikeromba.
He's a smart man.
And correct weight has now been declared on 1854. Weight notified after the running of race number 2, Tote to Pay.